So hello and welcome to another Assetto Corsa video. Today we're going to look at the Holy Trinity thanks to the 918 being recently released in one of the Porsche DLCs. So we're going to do quite a few events, so let's get straight into it. Right then, so starting off in the McLaren P1. What a beast this is. The GP circuit, the full F1 circuit, obviously not the full Nürburgring. That would be a very long video if it was, but let's get up at the start. We'll do a practice lap and then we'll go for the full-on lap. We're going to do best of 3 laps. So obviously we'll try and make the best one count, and the best one should display when we exit. But yeah, these hypercars, each and every one of them feels so unique, and it's hardly ever you feel that you're going really quickly in a game. But when you're in these hypercars, all 3 of them, you really feel like you're going for it. So let's start off by doing our first lap here, build ourselves into it. As I said, best of 3. Learn the braking points a bit better. I'm going to start braking now because we are carrying a lot of speed, and even that is way too early. It's the apex a bit there, but 903 brake horsepower from the 3.8 litre twin turbo V8, as in all modern McLarens now. They're currently going for over 2 million these now, and there have been a few coming up for sale, Auto Trader, etc. But they're appreciated by quite a lot. But I just love the cockpit on this. It's just so futuristic. I love the way the Alcantara is almost sort of dripping off the console. It's so nice, and the bare carbon and all the Alcantara on the steering wheel. It's just nuts. But just the way it corners. They're only left-hand drive these, and less than 3 seconds, 0 to 60. I believe it's about 2.5 or so. Just mad. But saying that, a Tesla can do that. And you can take your dog with you. Ready? Power. Okay, it's full power now. This is mad. 200 kilometers an hour. Come on, turn in. 250. And I'm gonna cut the anchors. Even that was too early. Had to ease off a little bit there, but start the second lap now. We sort of learned the car. To third. I mean, I love the sound of it. A lot of people find that the sound from McLaren's is not massively outrageous, but it sounds like it's got so much energy behind it, and I really like that. Come on. We are building up a lot of speed, come on. Let's turn in now. Not bad though off the apex. Try not to spin the tyres too much. The back end came out there. Pull it back into the apex. Feed it back out. Keep it in third, down to second. Back end's coming out. Obviously I'm driving all of these cars without traction control, without stability control, so they've all got a fair chance. But yeah, if you put the power down too early in this, all 903 brake horsepower of that hybrid are going to try and kill you. Just listen to that, it is nuts. But yeah, around 380 of these cars are made, and they currently don't make them anymore. They've sold all their units. That's including the LM cars and the full carbon cars that McLaren now provide. Yeah, just trying to get all the power down, using all the truck again to get the best possible lap time. But the way it just tucks into the apex is like nothing else. Okay, let's go McLaren. So easy to read the rev counter. Coming in hot now. A bit over braking, sorry. Just couldn't get the power down then, that's going to affect my lap time. third gear's good because it just gets out on the corner and puts all of its power down to the rear wheels. Really try and concentrate now. A bit wider than I would have liked. I'm counting it. To third. To second. I just look at the way that accelerates. Look at the speedometer. I just can't get over it. Assetto Corsa not giving me the gear when I want it. Never does. Got to nail this corner, Schumacher corner, I believe. Oh, bit bouncy. Oh no, a bit wide. Come on, let's go now. Go. I'm into about 8,000 RPM. That's better. Good rumble strips. Bit of lag. Alright, let's go, computer. Wait, computer. Go, McLaren. Pretty much is a computer. Alright, come on. And I think that is pretty much it. So let's have a look at the times. What we did. Once we'd done the LaFerrari and the 918. Then in the LaFerrari we are. So this time we've got the 6.3 litre V12 hybrid. That just screams. To be fair, I do believe it sounds quite a bit better than the P1, just that screaming engine, the pretty much rectangular steering wheel. I mean, with the shift lights, of course. I mean, just look at it inside. I'd have to say I do prefer the P1 interior. I find that it's a bit more special and a bit more unique than this. But 499 of these have been made, obviously again under 3 seconds to 60. But 950 horsepowers opposed to McLaren's tiny 903. It's mad. I mean, you've still got all of the carbon. It's a lot more Italian, all the leather and everything in here. But I do love the steering wheel. It reminds me of the 177 a little bit. But yeah, that 950 brake horsepower. It's so difficult to keep it on the track. I mean, like that. If you sort of tap it or like a little poke it at the wrong time, and it will eat you. But yeah, it feels straight away, just feels a lot quicker than the P1. The brakes don't seem as sharp, but 660 newton meters of torque, and as I said, 499 of these have been built, opposed to the McLaren around 382. Well, let's start the laps, see how we do this time. In that V12 you can just hear it screaming. Right, I'm going to brake a bit early this time, even that was a bit too early. Turn in. It's so hard to judge that corner. Ugh, see how it bites me there? 950 horsepower to those rear wheels. It is a lot, let's say. Especially when you've got the instant torque of that electric motor. No full eco mode on the Ferrari, like the P1 and the 918. Because Ferrari don't believe in that full eco mode stuff. They believe in electric motors to provide extra performance, not to make it more efficient. Yeah, I'm pretty confident with this, but 9,000! It screams to. It's so rare that engines rev that high anymore, but it's such a nice luxury to have. Schumacher S is... it just feels a bit more... I don't know, I feel like I've got carrying more speed through there. I don't know if it is, but only the time will tell, I guess. It gets so warm when you're concentrating. To 5th. Right, gotta time that corner perfectly. And brake. Yeah, those brakes are definitely not as good as the McLaren's. Or maybe we're just carrying a lot more speed. Brake here. Let's get that apex. Keep to it. Follow it round. Let's get on that power. I just love the way it screams through here, echoing. You can just hear it behind you. It sounds incredible. A bit wider than I would have liked. Yeah. I don't know. Well, it feels pretty slippy this time. Second, right, keep it close to the apex around here. Try not to spin it. Just all the power that you got, that Ferrari. Go wide. Can I see the winding of the electric motor? It's so cool. I have been struggling back there to get the power down, as you just saw. Probably going to affect its time. Right, keep it close to the apex here. It's the best line. Let it feed out. Keep it 4th. That was almost a big crash. Probably moaning at me by now because I'm poor driving, but I am really trying my best to guide this LaFerrari around this track without dying. Had to lift off a little bit there. Brake. Nailed it. I'm in concentrating mode now. And all the power. That one done. That was very tricky and pretty awesome. Right, now onto the 918. Right then, so here we are in the 918 that is being released this week. The first Porsche pack, and straight away, just the power delivery on this car is so much more precise. So much more precise and easy to maintain than the other two, because in the other, well, the LaFerrari is the worst. I mean, you wouldn't be able to have a slide around like that in the LaFerrari and be able to even walk away with it with a head. But with this, Assetto Corsa, again, not giving my gears when I want them, but still awesome. I also think the 4.6 litre V8 in this and the 2 electric motors sounds pretty cool. So this is, I think it's the only one that's all-wheel drive. Yeah, I do think it is. Then one of the electric motors drives the front, and then the other one and the V8 drive the back. So it's rear bias, but it just gives you the extra confidence out the corner. So far, I can really confirm that this feels so much quicker than the other two. It just feels next level. Now, this is the YSAC package of the car, so you get all the extra wings and stuff, and the vents and everything. But the total output of power is 887 horsepower. The 0 to 60 again about 2.5 seconds. Weighs 1.6 tons around that. So I believe it is the heaviest out of the three. But yeah, it's just so fun to roll around in. The interior, very reminiscent of the Carrera GT with that center console. And I just like it. It's really cool. So let's get going. Really, let's get going on our first lap. Let's see how we do. Learn the braking points. I'm going to start braking here. Brakes don't feel as sharp as the LaFerrari or the P1, so maybe that's where the P1 may make it back. Because I believe that's, I don't know, it just feels like it's got the best brakes. Right, to second. Turn in. A bit wide here. Back on. Right then, it's fourth gear now. I find the rev counter much easier to read than the other two. It's a lot more accurate, I think. I find it cool. Like that digital one that's going around the edge. That's my, I believe it's like if I'm pressing, how hard I'm pressing the accelerator or something to do with that. Right, come on, all the power delivery. And then you've got the regenerative braking that you can see on the displays. Around the bottom, as you can see, the green on the rev counter. When it goes back the other way, that's the sort of regen braking, I believe. Come on. 200 kilometers an hour. It just feels quicker. Right, now on to the second lap now. I can't help myself. This is so fun to drive. Like the other two that are just scary. This is enjoyable. You can actually enjoy the experience rather than be afraid from it. Right, brake in early. Come on, Porsche. This is the right corner here. Let's move that mouse out of the way. Right, I just can't get it. Not getting the right angles with it. I can, but come on, keep it neat. They're getting better as I drive, but I don't know. Right, last lap. Let's try and boss this one now. Right, the final lap. Let's just go for it now. Let's get this braking correct. That's the thing about this car. It feels like it's not the best performance, but I'm really not sure about the brakes. Come on. Good line then. Hopefully the tyres aren't going to give way on me. The back just wants to come out and play. I mean, again, traction control and stability control is off. I'm getting the apexes. Come on, let's go now. It doesn't feel like it's got the energy of LaFerrari, if you see what I mean, but it's definitely got the performance. Third, fourth, he just cycles through the gear system. Keep it neat. Wow, it's really biting me on that exit. our way through here. I think this is where it's going to lose its timing. Got a bit wide there. As quick as possible through there. Heavy on the brakes, heavy on the brakes. That's cool. Wide. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Fourth. Straight over the line. Well, that was the best I had. Right, let's compare the times. Right then, the results are in. So I actually did 3 more laps in each of the cars, so 1 extra lap each, because when I was recording I think I was concentrating too much on the commentary, so I went back and did a lap super concentrated in each car. Now the McLaren P1, the best lap time that I could get was a 2:04.8. Next up, the Ferrari did a 2:06.99, and the Porsche 918 did a 2:04.1, making it the fastest around the Nürburgring GP circuit. So that is pretty cool. So let's move on to the next event. Okay then, so here we are on the drag strip. So what we're going to do is from standing, starting off in the 918, we're going to race to 1 kilometer and see the time. And then at 2 kilometers we're going to have a look at the speed and compare it between each car, the P1 and also the LaF. But yeah, I'm really excited for this. Right, so at the bottom left I am running the time there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at 2 minutes. So what I'm going to do is put my foot on the brake, foot on the accelerator. That just nudges us forward slightly. And when it gets to 2 minutes, I'll go. Go! Just the way this thing picks up speed. Right, 200 meters. 400 meters. This is going quickly. 260. 280. There's a kilometer. Jeez. 300. What the heck? Coming up to 320 now before I'm going to have to brake at 2. Heavy on the brakes. Heavy on them. Well, that was intense. So now let's jump in to the LaFerrari. Right, so here we are in the LaFerrari. Now the 918 is all-wheel drive. It's got the electric motor powering the front wheels. This time, everything's going to the back. So getting this thing off the line may be a bit tricky, but we'll try and go at 40, I think. So do the same trick, foot on the brake, foot on the accelerator. It's a bit like launch control. You can't actually do it in this game, but it just gives us a little standing start here. So ready, go. Wow, that spins its wheels. Jeez. We are really shifting now. I'm trying to go forward so I can see the thing. Right, there's the kilometer. This is quick. Yeah, this is very quick. There's 2 kilometers. Wow, that got off the line a bit better than I thought. I thought we'd be all over the place, but it sort of tamed itself, so I'm pretty impressed by that. And finally, we're in the McLaren P1. As you can see, the wing is fully down, so we don't have any drag or anything. But let's get inside. Just a rumble of that V8. So we'll go on 50. So it does crawl forward a bit more than the other two. Ready? Gotta be really ready for this. Wow, that moves around a bit more than the Ferrari. Got shocked by that. But we are away a quarter mile already, quarter kilometre already. Yeah, quarter of a mile already done. Just wow. There's 1 kilometre already. 300. Green shift light, red shift lights, blue shift lights, and that was quick. That was very quick. But yeah, let's have a look at the results. Okay then, so I've just worked out all of the results for the cars. So starting off with the 918, it did the 1 kilometre starting at 2.004 to 218.1. That's 17.1 seconds to do 1 kilometre, which is yeah, pretty impressive. It got to a top speed of 327 kilometers an hour at 2 kilometers, and that converts to 203.18 miles per hour. The LaFerrari, the 1 kilometre, it did it in 18.5 seconds, which just shows you the all-wheel drive of the 918 really helped it to do 1.4 seconds quicker to the kilometre. But then the LaFerrari soon overtook the Porsche and reached 350.84 kilometers per hour, or 218 miles an hour in 2 kilometers. Which is 15 miles quicker than the 918, which is just mad. Then finally the P1, that hasn't won anything yet, neither has the LaFerrari. But yeah, it did the 1 kilometre in 18.87 seconds, so it definitely didn't win the 1 kilometre race. So that means the LaFerrari won that, and I mean the Porsche won that. And it got to a top speed of 339, or 210.64 miles an hour, 8 miles an hour slower than the LaFerrari. So that means the Porsche has won the Nürburgring, it's won the 1 kilometre, the LaFerrari has won the top speed. So yeah, what about the P1? So yes, that was rather interesting, those little competitions that I put on. It just shows, you know, how close these cars are. I mean, on the track, the LaFerrari did sort of struggle to put its power down. The P1 struggled on the drag strip. The LaFerrari didn't do that bad, but overall the Porsche just getting off the line was amazing. It did great in the track, and basically the overall won it. The McLaren didn't win anything, but it was hardly behind. It's like milliseconds, and it can all change with the driver. I mean, that was just me having a go, but if I guess someone else did this video, they would have different results, but that's how what came out with me. But surprisingly, I've always preferred the P1 to all the other cars. However, after recording this video and getting to actually drive a 918 on a game for the first time, I have to say, surprisingly, this is my new favourite. I really do like this. It's so cool, it's so easy to handle. I mean, 7th gear now, what we're doing, 130 kilometers an hour, which is about 80 miles an hour, so 85ish. I mean, it's just really good. But if you have enjoyed this video, please do click that like, 'cause it's taken a lot of time to produce and make. But yeah, thank you for watching if you got this far, massively appreciated, and goodbye from my new favourite hypercar.